Hello and welcome to TSC Now, your weekly insight into our services and meetings at the Dominion Center and the Standing Church International. Join me as I run you through the previous week in services. Last week was a season of many faith-stirring testimonies. We received the testimony of a sister who has begun experiencing the tangible honor of God and help from men. Let's visit one of such testimonies shortly.
Miss Rurola Adeyemi. Miss Rurola is here to return all the praise to God for increase and prosperity. She said last year was not a very great year for her financially. Things were a bit tight and money was not coming the way it should come. She said she would come to services, fall under the power of God. She would know that something had happened to her, but she had not yet seen manifestations physically. But she kept holding on and knowing that things were working out behind the scenes. Now, one of the services in January, God's servant was ministering at the business service, and he said that start a business. God needs something to work on. And then when you start the business, the power of God will work on it, and then you can explode. Now, she said an example that God's servant gave immediately after that prophetic word was that it can even be kuli business. Now, she had started that before, but it was not moving. It was not increasing. But when she got that word, when Pastor spoke that word, she knew that was our word. And then she went ahead and became more consistent with it. And that kuli business is doing wonders today. Now, this business, people began to respond to her. And then someone called and said, I want 20 dozens of your product. That same person called back shortly after that and said, supply 50 dozens. And then miraculous, somebody else called and said, I want to put money into your business. That same week, by miraculous intervention, she sent kuli to the UK 2 times. And from January till this February, she has sent kuli to the United Kingdom 8 times. Now she has people she supplies kuli to in wholesales, 2 people, and 3 supermarkets are also being supplied by her. She has catered for an event within the last 2 months, supplying kuli. And that same kuli business has brought in profit in hundreds of thousands in the last 2 months.
There were also testimonies of international open doors, supernatural deliverance, and increase in earning power. In the worship service, God's servants also delivered precious prophetic words to us with the message titled Compression of Time. We are also glad to tell you that we are now 17 days away from the Supernatural Life Conference 2023. This glorious meeting will be a time of impartations, encounters, and many testimonies for all who are present. God's people will be taught to live every day in the supernatural by the workings of God's word and his power. We hope you have registered for the conference and have begun making plans to be around. If you are yet to register, please visit freebrand.ly/SLC23. Please note that registration is free but required. Your registration will enable us to provide you with all the information you need to have. Our 100 days of personal advancement or hour of greatness is still ongoing. Today is day 57 of these prayer stretches, and it was a time of great refreshing. These prayer sessions hold every morning by 6 a.m. on Mixlr platform, and we invite you to join us. Also connect with us via any of our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We look forward to receiving your testimonies this week and having you at the Dominion Center. We love you, and God bless you.